YouTube go? Okay, good. Mic muted. Check. Okay.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go NG-24.
And liftoff. Science and supplies soaring to the International Space Station aboard the SS Stephen R. Nagel.
And the chamber bridge. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go CAT 502. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, engines full power, and liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink. To all SpaceXers, new and old, let's see what's out there. Occupy Mars. Vehicles pushing downrange. M1D chamber pressures are nominal.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Transporter 16.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition, engines full power, and liftoff. Go SpaceX, go Falcon, go Starlink. Vehicles pitching downrange. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go CAT 502. Vehicles pitching downrange. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff. Go Falcon, go Starlink.
Attention all flight crew members, this is the final go, no-go poll for operations. Raptor 1.
Raptor 1's go.
Raptor 2.
Go.
Stage 1.
Go.
Stage 2.
Go.
Flight directors go for launch. We have liftoff.
vehicles pitching downrange. Max Q.
Ship engine startup.
Stage separation.
Booster, boost back burn.
On LVN 0, 30 seconds till catch decision.
Confirming 30 seconds to make that decision.
10 seconds till catch decision.
Hot stage separation confirmed.
Flight director is go for booster return. Operator go vote is set true. We are go for catch.
Booster coming in hot for booster catch.
Booster FTS is saved.
I can't wait for us to hear the sonic boom.
Booster landing burn startup.
Villa has caught the booster.
Ship avionics power and telemetry nominal.
Starship has entered the atmosphere. Starship is approaching the peak heating phase of entry.
Landing bridge startup.
Starship is off target. Starship has landed.
It's 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Go Falcon Heavy, go Viasat.
MLD chamber pressures are nominal.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
T plus 30 seconds into flight, Falcon Heavy has successfully lifted off from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. We're now throttling down the engines to prepare for Max Q, which is the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure during ascent. Max Q occurs when the combination of speed and air pressure puts the greatest stress on the vehicle.
Falcon Heavy is supersonic.
And there we just heard the call out that the vehicle is now traveling faster than the speed of sound. Max Q coming up in a few seconds.
Max Q.
Now we've passed the moment of peak mechanical stress on the rocket, and M1D engines are throttling back up.
Now we have several events coming up and a few more than we're accustomed to with Falcon 9 missions, so let's get into it. First will be BECO, or booster engine cutoff, when the engines on the two side boosters shut down. After that, the side boosters will separate from the center core and perform a flip maneuver using their small thrusters to head back towards Earth. Next, the side boosters will initiate boost back burn to send the vehicles towards landing zones 2 and 40. After that is main engine cutoff, or MECO, when all the engines on the center core shut down, and that will be followed by stage separation, where the center core and second stage are pushed apart. A few seconds later, we'll see that second stage MVAC ignite to continue to carry the payload to orbit, and finally, once in space, the fairings will be deployed from stage 2. And we're about 15 seconds away from the start of that sequence of events. First, again, we're looking out for BECO, side booster separation, booster flip, and boost back burn startup.
Booster engine cut off.
Side booster separation confirmed.
NY and PY boost back startup.
Great news. At this point, both Falcon Heavy side boosters are performing the boost back burn. And this is the first of 3 burns that each side booster will undergo on the way back to Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. The primary objective of this burn, the boost back, is to quickly reorient the side boosters onto the required return trajectories. And that's particularly important in the event of a return to launch site like today, as opposed to a drone ship ocean recovery. These boosters are heading towards landing zones 2 and 40.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Go Falcon, go NG-24.
And liftoff. Science and supplies soaring to the International Space Station aboard the SS Stephen R. Nagel.
The chamber frame. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go CAT 502. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Engines full power and liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink. To all SpaceXers, new and old, let's see what's out there. Occupy Mars.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
M1D chamber pressures are nominal.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Transporter 16.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Engines full power and liftoff. Go SpaceX, go Falcon, go Starlink.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
1, ignition, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go start.
Attention all flight crew members, this is the final go-no-go poll for operations. Raptor 1.
Raptor, let's go.
Raptor 2.
Go.
Stage 1.
Go.
Stage 2.
Go.
Flight directors go for launch. We have liftoff.
Vehicles pitching downrange. Max Q.
Ship engine startup.
Stage separation. Booster back burn.
On Albion 0, 30 seconds, tail catch decision.
Confirming 30 seconds to make that decision.
10 seconds, tail catch decision.
Hot stage separation confirmed.
Flight directors go for booster return. Operator go vote is set true. We are go for catch.
Booster coming in hot for booster catch.
Booster FTS is saved.
I can't wait for us to hear the sonic boom.
Booster landing burn startup.
Villa has caught the booster.
Ship avionics power and telemetry nominal.
Starship has entered the atmosphere. Starship is approaching the peak heating phase of entry.
Landing bridge startup.
Starship is on target. Starship has landed.
It's 15 seconds. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Go Falcon Heavy, go Viasat.
MOD chamber pressures are nominal.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
T plus 30 seconds into flight, Falcon Heavy has successfully lifted off from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. We're now throttling down the engines to prepare for Max Q, which is the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure during ascent. Max Q occurs when the combination of speed and air pressure puts the greatest stress on the vehicle.
Falcon Heavy is supersonic.
And there we just heard the call out that the vehicle is now traveling faster than the speed of sound. Max Q coming up in a few seconds.
Max Q.
Now we've passed the moment of peak mechanical stress on the rocket, and M1D engines are throttling back up.
Now we have several events coming up.
Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. This is going to be NASA's live coverage, and their coverage is going to start momentarily, about 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Don't mind if you hear any background noises. I am also watching that Space Doge's live stream, because I did not get to catch up on his other lives, so that's why I'm there. So this live coverage will be about CRS-34 mission. The return undocking, just a little note, this will not be this will not be live streamed tomorrow because it will be dark outside, so NASA will not be live streaming it. We don't know about SpaceX, if they do release footage about the CRS-34 mission. Yes, you can go check their live stream because they're live streaming it on X. They should be, hold up. We're gonna wait for the live stream to turn on, and we'll be back once the live stream starts on their end. hello everyone again. Yeah, right now we are waiting for their, stream to start. Let's see how long it is. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. If you guys don't mind if you wait, please, that would be very useful, because we can, you know, get to do this stuff while, we have time. We really appreciate you being here. When you're in chat, yes, we can see that. We should start the live. They should start the live stream like in 1 minute. Like we can start it. Yeah, let me just see something real quick. Yes. Okay, I actually clicked the wrong button. Okay. Alright, so here we pulled up their website. I don't even know what's going on. Hold up. It's their official website where we're getting the live stream from. That's just, you know, since we do not have access to the cameras on the International Space Station right now at this time. So we'll be getting the live footage from the space station in just a short amount of time, about like 50 seconds. Their live stream is gonna start. Really excited. Let's do this, everyone. I should be able to join their live stream once it hits 0. I have to refresh the page probably. So, anyways, as long as the thing doesn't freeze up, then yes, we will show it. Does it freeze up? Yes, it does not. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna full screen on that page. Wrong page. Here you can see my picture. I forgot how to full screen. There is no full screen button. So we're just gonna full screen on the video. As you can see, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. There we go. I'm getting the live stream. Let's go. How can I scroll this up? How do I get rid of this bar? Hold up. Okay, so this is live from YouTube, with no ads, so. Alright, so. As you can see, yes. Oh, I forgot how to do this. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not gonna work. How about if we just make the screen bigger? $7-11. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna do our part. Again, what is up, chat? Welcome back to the channel. Right now we are looking live at the well, we're not looking live at the International Space Station, but right now we are looking at mission control at SpaceX here. As you can see, The screen just went black. I don't know why. Yep, you can hear them. Let me see if I can turn off CC. Turn it off. There we go. What is up, chat? Welcome back to the channel. Right now we are looking live at the mission. We are looking live at mission control, and today is a massive day for spaceflight. The SpaceX CRS-34 cargo Dragon capsule is officially getting ready to unlatch from the Harmony module and head back down to Earth. If you guys followed the launch a month ago, this thing brought up over 6,500 pounds of gear. But what makes this return mission so wild is what's inside it right now. Because Dragon is the only cargo ship that can survive atmospheric re-entry without burning up. It is packed with thousands of pounds of priceless science experiments. Let me know in the chat when you're Let me know in the chat where you're watching from today, and let's get ready for the undocking commands. Let's just wait.
The mission delivered more than 3 tons of scientific investigations, supplies, and equipment to the 7-member Expedition 74 crew living and working aboard the International Space Station. The mission delivered more than 3 tons of scientific investigations, Dragon supplies, and equipment to the 7-member Expedition 74 crew living and working aboard the International Space Station. The 6th time this spacecraft has delivered cargo to the orbiting laboratory, having previously flown the 22nd, 24th, 27th, 30th, and 32nd to the 7-member Expedition 74 crew living and working aboard the International Space Station. One of the most recent has delivered cargo to the orbiting laboratory, having previously flown the 22nd, 24th, 27th, 30th, and 32nd to the 7-member Expedition for further analysis, living and working aboard the International Space Station. One of the most recent has delivered cargo to the orbiting laboratory, having previously flown the 22nd, 24th, 27th, 30th, and 32nd to the 7-member Expedition for further analysis, living and working aboard the International Space Station. One of the most recent has delivered cargo to the orbiting laboratory, having previously flown the 22nd, 24th, 27th, 30th, and 32nd to the 7-member Expedition for further analysis, living and working aboard the International Space Station. One of the most recent has delivered benefits from back home, having previously flown the 22nd, 24th. Again, we're expecting that physical separation to take place around 11:05 a.m. Central, 12:05 p.m. Eastern. Again, we're expecting that physical separation to take place around 11:05 a.m. Central, 12:05 p.m. Eastern.
Hold up. Let's see if we can get the footage. Let's see if we can get the footage from somewhere else.
Mission Control Houston, we are currently in orbital nighttime, and so once we get some views of Dragon, we will bring those to you.
Hold up. Let's see if we can get the footage. Let's see if we can get the footage from somewhere else.
Mission Control Houston, we are currently in orbital nighttime, and so once we get some views of Dragon, we will bring those to you.
Hold up. Let's see if we can get the footage. Let's see if we can get the footage from somewhere else.
Mission Control Houston, we are currently in orbital nighttime. once we get some views of Dragon, we will bring those to you.
Hold up, let's see if we can get the footage. Let's see if we can get the footage from somewhere else.
Preparations for today's undocking have been taking place over the past few days and weeks as cargo has been packed into the Dragon spacecraft for return. Cargo has been packed into the Dragon spacecraft for return. And then today, just about a couple of hours ago, around 9:01 a.m. Central, 10:01 a.m. Eastern, the hatches between the space station and Dragon were sealed. Central, 10:01 a.m. Eastern, the hatches between the space station and Dragon were sealed. And then today, just about a couple of hours ago, around 9:01 here with the team in Houston, they were working hand in hand with the SpaceX mission control team out in Hawthorne, California, who is also on console supporting today's undocking. Team out in Hawthorne, California, who is also on console supporting today's undocking. The screen there on the left is led by their mission director, commonly referred to as the MD. Screen there on the left is led by their mission director, commonly referred to as the MD, who is also on console supporting today's undocking by 4 kilometers safety boundary, approximately 1,000 meters away, around the International Space Station. Joint operations between NASA and approximately 1,000 meters away, around the International Space Station. Joint operations between NASA and SpaceX.
Oh, I know why.
Responsibility for the spacecraft will be handed back to the Space Dragon spacecraft will be handed back to the
Let's go. Oh, I know why.
The coast of California to Mars.
I have to keep mine muted. Let's go. Oh, I know why. I have to keep mine muted. Let's go. Oh, I know why. I have to keep mine muted. Let's go. Oh, I know why. Guess not. Oh, I figured it out. Yes, I figured it out.
If you are just now joining us, we are providing live coverage of the undocking of SpaceX's 34th commercial resupply segregated operation teams have pulled go for undocking at 11:05 a.m. Central, 12:05 p.m. Eastern, just under 11 minutes from now. To give you an idea where on station that today's SpaceX Dragon spacecraft is about to depart from, here on your screen is the current International Space Station configuration. Here you see labeled CRS-34 Cargo Dragon is currently docked to what is the forward-facing port of the Harmony module. And right above it, docked to what is called the Zenith or space-facing port of the same module today's departing Dragon is docked to is the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft named Freedom that carried NASA SpaceX Crew 12 to
once
the space station.
They show the live footage from once they show live footage from the International Space Station, we will be
including the soon-to-be departing Dragon today. There are currently 6 spacecraft parked at the space station, including SpaceX Crew 12
we'll
Dragon,
be listening
Northrop
over
Grumman Cygnus XL spacecraft, the Roscosmos Soyuz MS-28 crew spacecraft, as well as their Progress 94 and 95 resupply cargo ships.
We'll be listening over we will be listening to them as they aren't going to be doing whatever they're doing over at Mission Control. Looks like we are back. Oh, sorry. Looks like we have live views back at the Mission Control. And as of right now, we are going to let's see. So, as you can see here, we have live footage from their Mission Control. They might be getting ready for their thing. we're just waiting for them to,
In just over 3 minutes from now, the Undock command will be sent to the Dragon spacecraft to begin its departure and return to Earth, bringing home science and hardware for teams of researchers here on the ground.
It says International Space Station, yeah. But, this is a very good day for them.
Physical separation of the Dragon spacecraft from the forward port of the station's Harmony module is expected to take place in about 8 minutes from now. And just like its approach to the space station, Dragon's departure is fully autonomous. The undocking command will be sent about 5 minutes prior to physical separation, and at that point, the umbilicals will retract. Those umbilicals connect Dragon systems to the space station, transferring power, telemetry, and commands between execute 2 short thruster firings to undock using a combination of the 12 Draco thrusters around the base of the spacecraft. The first firing, known as Undock Burn 1, will break any stiction between Dragon and the docking port, and then the second firing, just seconds later, Undock Burn 2, will slowly back the spacecraft away, marking that physical separation that we're expecting around 11:05 a.m. Central, 12:05 p.m. Eastern.
Just a little note, everyone, sound is being transmitted, through, streams. There is sound, the thing is that, it's that there's just no sound in this clip at all, footage. So, we're just gonna wait for them to, bring up their, International Space Station footage. So, yeah, we'll be back when it's gonna be like that. Yes. While we wait here, I have this question. Yeah. So we're not going to be seeing such for a bit now. So, yeah. Just to let you know, there is sound. There is supposed to be sound, but right now there is none.
Now, once again,
here from the but anyways, so once again, sorry, once again,
Station Houston on Space Ground 2 for Dragon departure status.
They're asking for Dragon departure status. I didn't get fully here.
Wanted to let you know we're working a couple more items down here on the ground. Right now we're targeting 16:05 for undock, and that may adjust some of your exercise constraints, shift to the right 5 minutes.
You can see that guy in the red. See, he's looking at his computer.
Copy 16:05, target is undocked, and that will affect our shutter and exercise constraints.
Great read.
Tomorrow they will not be, again, they will not be showing their, little, they will not be showing re-entry, because it's going to be night outside.
As you just heard.
So they're going to be planning,
as you just heard from Capcom, our capsule communicator, Alex Kanalakos, to the crew on board station. The teams here in Mission Control Houston and SpaceX in Hawthorne, California are delaying undocking by 5 minutes to allow SpaceX teams to review data on one of their navigation systems. That would put undocking, physical separation, around 11:10 a.m. Central, 12:10 p.m.
They're going to deploy
Eastern.
their parachutes around 8,000 feet. I don't know.
We're about 2 minutes away from that expected undock command to be sent to Dragon.
So they're going to send up the undocking command at 12 p.m. EDT, as you can see on the footage. If I am right, that should be like but I'm not sure what time that would be in that should be about 9:10, which is coming up in 5 minutes. So, so they should be undocking in 5 minutes. Or like in 5 minutes. So yeah. So this is nice, cause we're just waiting for live views at the International Space Station, which is like taking like so long. I don't know, like 4 minutes until we got footage, like actual footage. Right now we're not getting anything from Mission Control, so right now we're just waiting for the thing. So yeah. We're waiting for them right now. So, and if you want to join our Discord server, we're going to do that later. Right now we are going to hopefully wait for them to get their thing done, and then we're just gonna wait for them to do their thing. Cause I don't think if it's gonna undock at 9:05, we should be getting footage of the live International Space Station. So I don't know what's going on.
Station Houston on space to ground 2 for undock status.
There you go.
What do you have to?
Yeah, Jack, just wanted to let you know that we're troubleshooting a part of the GNC system on
on Dragon. We're looking, right now we're still go for undock, but we want to regain full redundancy. And because of that, we're going to delay undock till 1620. That's our new target.
Hey guys, troubleshooting GNC. You can still undock, but you're choosing not to, and you're targeting 1620 for the next attempt. Thanks for the update.
That's a good read, and obviously that shifts your constraint from the shutters and the exercise to the right. 20 minutes.
So they are delaying at 16.
Right, we're copying the constraints. Shift in right for shutters and T2.
Also, it should actually go as planned. I'm not sure about us since we're scheduled to undock in 2 minutes here, but we're not sure if that got delayed as well. It probably did. We're not sure. We have not got confirmation yet. Yeah. We're not sure. Okay, so 1620 is ETC, which it's scheduled in
Station, I think you implied this, but the GNC issues on the Dragon side, not on the station side. Is that correct?
We're not sure when we're going to get the live footage, but maybe like a couple of minutes before the undocking, like 2, 3, maybe minutes. I don't know. Let me see if they're gonna say anything else. Yeah.
Jack, with you on 2. Yeah, we had a radiation hit on axis 2 of the accelerometer. Per our flight rules, we can still undock in our current state, but we're going to power cycle that IMU so that we can regain full redundancy.
So
Okay, that makes sense. It's on the Dragon side, but I appreciate the clarification.
Okay, so we should be undocking soon. I don't know. I don't see anything with the International Space Station. Cause this is official live NASA coverage. So NASA, they should switch towards their they're gonna switch to their footage to the International Space Station eventually to show that they're gonna undock. So we're not sure if they already undocked. We do not have confirmation.
As you just heard Capcom speaking with NASA astronaut Jack Hathaway. Undocking has been delayed. The physical undocking of Dragon has been delayed to 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern. SpaceX is working to power cycle one of the 6 IMUs, or inertial measurement units, to ensure they have the proper data and gain full redundancy they need with the GNC system. We're expecting that undock command at 11:20 a.m. Central, 12:20 p.m. Eastern, with an undocking or physical separation targeted for 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 a.m. Eastern.
Okay. I think they already undocked. I'm not sure.
Sensation on 2 for exercise constraints.
With you on 2, Jessica.
Yeah, the changes in undock time, I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page with you for exercise. It looks like the no exercise constraint is only for 5 minutes, beginning at undock and lasting for 5 minutes, and then the no T2 is 20 minutes after undock, lasting for 10 minutes. So right now, the current undock of 4:20, the first one would begin at 4:20, is that correct?
We're not currently sure yet.
You are correct, Jessica.
We're currently,
All right, great, thanks. And we're still looking at 4:20 currently, correct?
That's correct, 1620.
Okay, copy, thanks. And as we wait for that undock command in a little over 6 minutes from now.
We're not sure if they have officially undocked yet, so we'll just have to wait till the end of the live and see.
Here's a look at the 7 Expedition 74 crew members living and working aboard the International Space Station. At the top are the crew of 4 that arrived in February aboard NASA's SpaceX Crew 12 mission. From left to right are NASA astronauts Jessica Meir, Jack Hathaway, European Space Agency astronaut Sophie Adino, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Andrei Fedyaev. Upon their arrival to the space station in February, they joined the below crew of 3 that arrived to the International Space Station aboard the Soyuz MS-28 on Thanksgiving, which was November 27th, 2025. From left to right are International Space Station Commander and Roscosmos cosmonaut Sergei Kudzvirchkov, NASA astronaut Chris Williams in the middle, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Sergei Mikheyev.
Because you can clearly see, you could clearly hear the early footage that they said that they are delaying due to issues. Yeah, so we're just confused right now. I'm confused about this. I see sun rising. I see sunlight on this side. I'm not sure what that is. Probably. Yeah,
you are currently seeing a live look at the uncrewed SpaceX Dragon cargo spacecraft, currently docked to the International Space Station's forward port of the Harmony module.
The Harmony module. Oh, it is red. That is red. Oh. Okay, so here. Okay, everyone. Here we have live footage.
SpaceX teams and mission control here in Houston. That SpaceX has concluded the troubleshooting, and they had a good power cycle. They're in a good nominal state with full redundancy recovered.
Sorry, that is one beautiful capsule, everyone. Yeah, so, let me read this. Let me say this again. Right now we are looking live at the International Space Station, and today is a massive day for spaceflight again, for those who are joining in. The SpaceX CRS-34 Cargo Dragon capsule is officially getting ready to unlatch from the Harmony module, and head back down to Earth. If you guys followed the launch a month ago, this thing brought up over 6,500 pounds of gear, but what makes the return mission so wild is what's inside it right now. Because Dragon is the only cargo ship that can survive atmospheric re-entry without burning up. It is packed with thousands of pounds of priceless science experiments. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from today, and let's get ready for the undocking command. Yeah. So, you can see we are looking live at the International Space Station here. You can see the Cargo Dragon right here. So, let me just pull this. So, I'm gonna pull up my cursor. So, what do I do? What do I do? Oh my god.
We just heard between SpaceX team and mission control here in Houston that SpaceX has concluded the troubleshooting and they have
teams at SpaceX in Hawthorne, California, and here in Mission Control Houston just pulled go to send the undocking sequence here in just about 1 minute from now.
You can see that we have the Cargo Dragon attached to the International Space Station here from the view.
We are now just under 1 minute away from that undock command being sent, and there are no concerns for departure at this time.
So there are no concerns for the departure at this time. So, if they have any concerns, like during the undocking, they will possibly fire the Draco thrusters on the Cargo Dragon and possibly try and redock with the International Space Station to troubleshoot the issue, or if they don't have to do it. But if they ever do, they can just troubleshoot it while it's away from the International Space Station, because they probably want to.
We are standing by for that undock command.
Stay stationary, so they can, finish. So they don't have to worry about it re-entering the atmosphere by accident. But we are currently waiting for undocking command. So you maybe that hole right there.
The undock sequence has begun.
The undock sequence has begun, everyone. Okay.
With that undock command being sent, the departure process is completely autonomous.
So the departure process is autonomous, meaning that everything from now on is going to be
Those umbilicals were attached following the docking of Dragon spacecraft last month, and they help provide data and telemetry between the space station to the Dragon spacecraft.
Okay, you can see, watch that latch. Once you see it like pull back, or the Cargo Dragon like goes back, then you will know that Cargo Dragon has officially undocked.
And we have confirmation that those umbilicals have been demated.
So right now we're waiting confirmation.
Next up will be the retraction of the 12 hooks that are currently attaching Dragon to the International Space Station.
Okay, so hooks are attaching Dragon. So
the first set of hooks are driving.
Okay, so we hear that the first set of hooks are going back, and we are in the undocking.
It's been just a minute since that undock command was sent, and again, the entire undock sequence takes about 5 minutes from when the command was sent to the physical separation taking place that we're expecting here at 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern.
So yeah, right now we're just waiting. Okay.
Once all 12 hooks have unlatched, there will be 2 short thruster firings that'll help break any stiction and then push Dragon initially away from the International Space Station.
We're currently waiting for, switch views. Honestly, I like the other view. We could see better, honestly. We could see the entire capsule, and then we can see it leave. I think this camera would be perfect to see the unlatching process maybe. But I think the other camera also did a better job at it because we get a whole entire view. We don't know if they can move these cameras autonomously, so we're not sure. Oh, and they switched it. So we're gonna probably be switching back and forth views while they do this undocking process. So
you are currently seeing a live look of the uncrewed SpaceX Dragon cargo spacecraft, currently docked to the International Space Station's forward port of the Harmony module.
They are going to be unlatching soon. Looks like it's moving.
And the first set of hooks are now open, and Dragon is committed to undock.
Okay, so first set of hooks are now.
Station Houston on Space to Ground 2 for undock status. First set of hooks open. Dragon is committed to undock.
Okay, first set of hooks. You can hear them, listen to them. Let's just listen to them and what they're doing.
The second set of hooks are continuing to drive open.
Sorry, Station. These Dragon's committed to undock.
Yeah, 7 hooks. We're getting live views from mission control. And
we're about a minute and a half away from the expected physical separation.
Right now we will wait as they're finishing what they're doing over at mission control, and then so we can just wait. As we wait, we got that painful waiting. I'm not sure how much time we have left before the actual undocking, but sorry, I had to fix the camera. Anyways, this is right now this view of the International Space Station is we're looking at the cargo dragon. I'm not even sure what to say. But very exciting as we're getting these live views from the International Space Station.
And we have confirmation that the Dragon spacecraft has undocked from the International Space Station at 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern.
And there it goes. The physical hooks
as the space station was traveling 260 miles over the North Pacific.
The Dragon is officially free.
Dragon separation confirmed.
I can't even see. Wow, that's so beautiful.
And you just heard that call up there from the Capcom or capsule communicator.
What?
Capcom is here on the ground in Mission Control Houston and serves as the voice link between the crew and the ground.
Those are Draco thrusters. Right now, the automated guidance computer is firing tiny and precise bursts of nitrogen gas. This is a super slow motion because they have to clear what NASA calls the keep out sphere, which is a safety zone around the International Space Station before they can do any major burns. Fun fact.
Station Houston, Dragon departure burn 0 complete.
The specific capsule is C209, and this is its 6th trip.
And we do have confirmation that that first departure burn was completed.
It has been attached to the space station for exactly 30 days. Wow, that is shiny.
That was a 17-second burn and the first of 4 departure burns, which helped to move Dragon further away from the International Space Station.
You can kind of see little white puffs of...
With that undocking confirmed at 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern, the space station was traveling 260 miles over the North Pacific. If you're just now joining us, we're live from the International Space Station Flight Control Room here in Mission Control, Houston, providing coverage for the undocking of SpaceX's 34th Commercial Resupply Services mission for NASA. Good views here of the Dragon cargo spacecraft, which separated from the International Space Station at 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern. Dragon is now maneuvering toward the exiting the keep-out sphere and eventually the approach ellipsoid.
Keep-out sphere, yeah. So, so before they can fire any of their entry thrusters, engines, they're gonna have to get out of the sphere safety zone that NASA has around the International Space Station. Right now, they can only fire nitrogen gas, which they're gonna be using those, and the Draco thrusters are going to fire them out, so that we can move farther and farther away from the International Space Station, and we can re-enter Earth's atmosphere. And yeah. And you guys want to know a little fun fact? Alright, another fun fact. Okay, now after this initial departure, Dragon is going to spend the next several, before we explain re-entry, I actually want to say something else. Alright, chat, let's talk about what scientists are losing their minds over on Earth right now. Inside this capsule are biological samples that have to get
the
to a lab.
The next burn will be in under 2 minutes, around 11:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 p.m. Eastern.
We've got a 3D printed human
knee cartridge. That burn will last
cartilage.
about 23 seconds and will help move the spacecraft beyond the keep-out sphere.
We got a 3D printed human knee cartilage that was grown in zero gravity, so the cells wouldn't collapse. We have bone marrow tissue models that they vibrated in space to study how astronaut bones degrade. And get this, they actually sent up human heart tissue infected with the pneumonia bacteria and let them mutate in space because bacteria grows way faster in microgravity.
Really great news here from the departing SpaceX Dragon spacecraft.
Scientists are literally waiting at the airport for recovery boats to bring these samples in so they can study new ways to treat cancer and
there on the bottom is the forward port of the station's Harmony module.
Oh, we got views of the Harmony module.
And we're
right
about
there.
30 seconds away from departure burn 1, which will last about 23 seconds.
So they'll be splashing down on the coast of California. Yeah. So currently we are waiting for.
And we just received confirmation that depart burn 1 is taking place, which will last about 23 seconds.
Oh, so they're departing they're burn departing or something like that. Right now we can see.
Now the Dragon cargo spacecraft is moving through that keep-out sphere, and again, that's the first of 2 safety boundaries.
Again, you can see that we have live footage from Cargo Dragon, and we are looking at the International Space Station Harmony module. You can see where you can see that little latch where Cargo Dragon docked while still docked with the International Space Station. Here you can see that,
good views of the International Space Station here.
Again,
Station Houston, departure burn 1 is complete.
Okay, so yeah.
On the bottom of your screen, you can see the
she's gonna say you can see the Earth.
On the bottom of your screen, you can see the docking port that Dragon just undocked from, and then at the top, just above that docking port, is the SpaceX NASA SpaceX Crew 12 vehicle named Freedom that delivered the Crew 12 crew back in February of this year.
And here you can see that you can see the docking port on the cargo dragon, and you can see the cargo dragon pretty clearly, but it is very bright, so it's not that clear. But yeah.
Station Houston, Dragon has exited the keep out sphere.
They're not going to close the docking port right now. They will close it before re-entry, like maybe a few hours before re-entry, like 1 or 2. I don't know. But yeah. So right now we
just heard that Dragon has exited the keep out sphere, and here's a good visual on your screen of the keep out sphere and approach ellipsoid. These are two imaginary safety boundaries around the space station. They require go, no-go poles in the unlikely event that something goes wrong with an approaching or departing spacecraft.
What she said.
The first is called the keep out sphere, which we just heard the call that Dragon has exited, and think of it like the neighborhood of the space station. It extends 200 meters away from the orbiting laboratory, and once Dragon passes through that keep-out sphere, which it just did, it'll then travel out and pass what is called the approach ellipsoid, which will ultimately set the Dragon cargo spacecraft up on its journey back to Earth on a 24-hour safe free drift trajectory. Once Dragon exits that approach ellipsoid, NASA will be out of joint operations with SpaceX and their mission control team in Hawthorne, California. The SpaceX team will continue to monitor the rest of Dragon's autonomous flight through splashdown. The next burn that Dragon will undergo is Depart Burn 2, which will be in about 43 minutes from now. At that time, we will be out of joint operations with SpaceX, and we won't be live for that coverage.
Here we got live views. Again, we can see the cargo dragon from the International Space Station. It is getting farther and farther. And in the background, you can see the moon. It looks like the moon. That little smiley face in the background. Oh, it looks weird, does it? That little looking smile thing in the background is the moon. You can see. Right now, cargo dragon is facing downwards, so it can fire the engines back into Earth. So, yeah. Man, I swear, scientists must be crashing out right now. They must really want their samples a lot, because they are very important to research back on Earth. And currently here we are waiting to see what they're going to do next, like next steps. They might just end their live here, as we're not going to get live feeds of re-entry. So, at this time, we're not going to wrap up right now. We'll wrap up soon for sure. Yeah. This is so wild. Yeah. I don't know. But right now, we'll just see what they're going to say. I'm gonna mute so you guys can watch.
Houston, Chris on 2 for a YADEV question.
With you on 2, Chris.
Hey, I am temp stowing this YADEV 1485 install, and I noticed we've had a YADEV temp stowed there for a while now, 1318. I just wanted to double check if we were tracking that as back in the Node 3 end cone, or if we're tracking it as temp stowed in stall.
We're checking.
I guess the better question is, where do we actually want that one?
Copy. We'll get you an answer.
If you're just joining us, you're watching live coverage of the undocking of SpaceX's 34th Commercial Resupply Services mission for NASA to the International Space Station. Docking was delayed by 20 minutes, ultimately undocking at 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern, as SpaceX powered cycled one of the 6 IMUs, or inertial measurement units, to ensure they have the proper data and gain full redundancy. SpaceX concluded that troubleshooting with a good power cycle and full redundancy was recovered. SpaceX will make up for that delayed undocking time with its burn plan, targeting to splash down off the coast of California at 5:11 a.m. Pacific Time, 7:11 a.m. Central tomorrow, June 17th. While we await Dragon's exit of the approach ellipsoid, let's take a look at some of the science and research experiments returning to Earth on board Dragon today.
Chris on 2.
All right, well, thank you for letting us know about 1318. We would like that stowed in Node 3 port in cone. And also one request, when you have those photos you just took of the other YADEV, can you please let us know that they're on the SSC for us?
Absolutely. I'm going to put them on SSC6 in a moment. And where in the port end cone would you like that one? We have multiple CTVs that we've been trying to put them in.
While today's undocking takes place, there's still activity taking place aboard the International Space Station. While we await the exit of approach ellipsoid, let's take a look at some of the science returning today. The atmospheric waves experiment concludes its mission with today's departure. During more than 2 years aboard the space station, the atmospheric waves experiment captured over 80 million nighttime images and investigated how storms, hurricanes, and other events affect satellite communications and critical navigation systems. Data from this experiment will be made available to the public, allowing researchers and citizen scientists to continue exploring Earth's atmosphere and space weather. Also returning on board Dragon is the InSpa Auxilium bioprinter, which explores new ways to 3D print replacement tissues and medical devices in space that could help repair injuries and improve patient care here on Earth. 1 cartilage tissue, 1 liver tissue, and 1 kidney tissue are returning to Earth for analysis. Results could help advance treatments for cartilage injuries and organ disease on Earth. Also packed inside Dragon is the ZBA-NC. This helps researchers improve cryogenic fluid storage for fuel and life support systems by understanding how a gas layer affects pressure, boiling, and fluid movement inside super cold fuel tanks in space. ZBA-NC returns to Earth with 12 hard drives containing nearly 10 terabytes of data collected aboard the space station. Results could prevent fuel loss on future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. And also returning is MEF-1, which aims to uncover how spaceflight affects blood clotting and the body's immune response. The results could support new ways to keep astronauts healthy during future exploration missions. Biological samples are returning to Earth for analysis to better understand how spaceflight impacts the function of blood clotting cells.
Oh, wow, this is taking so long. Yeah, I really want to get all of this, but we're just gonna wait for them to do stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna just mute again.
If you're just now joining us, we are live from the International Space Station Flight Control Room here in Mission Control, Houston, providing coverage of the undocking of SpaceX's 34th Commercial Resupply Services mission for NASA to the space station. The Dragon cargo spacecraft is separated from the International Space Station, and that undocking took place at 11:25 Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern, while Dragon and the International Space Station were flying 260 miles over the North Pacific. And we have confirmation that Dragon has exited the approach ellipsoid. Dragon is now over 1,000 meters away from the International Space Station. Critical science, research, and hardware is officially on its way to researchers and teams on the ground to benefit humanity. Now, the SpaceX team will continue to monitor the Dragon cargo spacecraft through its next milestones and burns as it makes its way to splashdown.
Station Houston for Dragon undocking and departure status. Dragon is outside the approach ellipsoid on a 24-hour safe-free drift trajectory.
Station copies all. That's great news, and hope it has a safe and wonderful ride home.
Good words from NASA astronaut Jack Hathaway. And with that, the Dragon spacecraft for NASA's SpaceX 34th Commercial Resupply Services mission has safely departed the International Space Station today at 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern, as the space station and Dragon were traveling 260 miles over the North Pacific Ocean. Docking was delayed by 20 minutes, ultimately pushing undocking to 11:25 a.m. Central, 12:25 p.m. Eastern Time today as SpaceX power cycled one of the 6 IMUs, or inertial measurement units, to ensure they had the proper data and full redundancy. SpaceX concluded that troubleshooting with a good power cycle and full redundancy was recovered. SpaceX will make up for that delayed docking time with its burn plan, targeting to splash down off the coast of California at 5 a.m. Pacific, 7:11 a.m. Central tomorrow, June 17th. Just a few minutes ago, the spacecraft crossed the approach ellipsoid, and joint operations between the NASA Mission Control Team here in Houston and the SpaceX Flight Control Team in Hawthorne, California has concluded. The Dragon spacecraft spent about a month docked to the forward port of the space station's Harmony module, delivering thousands of pounds of research, hardware, and supplies to the orbiting laboratory for NASA. One of the most research-packed Dragon spacecrafts to return to date is now on its way back home, completing the 34th SpaceX Commercial Resupply Services mission to the International Space Station. Splashdown is scheduled to take place tomorrow, June 17th, at approximately 7 a.m. Central, 5:11 a.m. Pacific off the coast of California. Splashdown won't be broadcast by NASA, but you can follow along for updates on NASA's Space Station blog at nasa.gov/blog/spacestation. And with that, we'll conclude our coverage today. Thank you for joining us for the departure of the Dragon spacecraft for NASA's SpaceX 34th Commercial Resupply Services mission to the International Space Station. This is Mission Control, Houston.
Alright everybody, that will conclude our event as well. Thank you for tuning in everyone. So, now after this initial departure, Dragon is going to spend the next several hours completely solo in orbit, slowly dropping lower and lower. Tomorrow morning it's going to shed its composition, start to be engines for a heavy deorbit burn, and slam right back into the Earth's atmosphere. It's going to deploy its massive sensors to splash down off the coast of California. NASA actually won't be streaming the splashdown live because it happens in the dark. But I will be checking the updates on Discord and Twitter for you guys. So drop a thumbs up on the video if you love space exploration. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next launch stream. And I'll see you guys in the chat. Alright, everyone. I'm signing off. Thank you for tuning in again. And I'll see you next time. In the next live stream, everyone. Just a quick update. I'll be checking when our next schedule for the next live stream is, and then we'll be back. I'll schedule it, and then yeah. Alright, thank you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sit that on the button. No. CRS-34 and safely, safely returning to. Anyway, signing off. Bye everyone.